welcome to another episode of Game On. I am your host, Raptor. On the last episode, we did a bit of running around in Toad Town. We visited the sewers, beat up a couple of Gloomloos, which are a little too strong for us, but nevertheless managed to get a level out of it. And we bought a whole bunch of Volt Shrooms, and I just finished cooking them, and they are now all hot shrooms. So with that done, we are ready to move on to Mount Rugged, I believe. Now, the train is down this way, one more screen down. And yeah, so this is the train. You don't use it very often. I think you only use it the one time to get there because, well, there's other trains. We only use this train once. I love trains, don't you? I love to come here and watch it and come and go, but it doesn't seem to move at all now. It's really a lot more fun to watch than when it's moving. The problem must be that gigantic rock on the tracks. Well, then maybe somebody should get rid of it. Oh, I guess you tried and we're too useless to do anything? Alright, well, watch how easy this is, guys. See? See? Didn't even need to use Mighty Putty or any of that shit. This train is bound for Mount Rugged. Are you coming? Hells yeah, let's go to Mount Rugged. Unstoppable. How come the train isn't putting any other cars? It seems kind of useless. It's like it's only a one-person train. Well, two if you count the conductor, and three if you count Bombette again. Yeah! Chapter 2! The Mystery of Dry Ruins. Da-da-da-dum! I love the music for this Mount Rugged area. So we got a bit of running around to do before we actually get to Dry Ruins. Like I say, in most chapters you'll go through anywhere from 2 to 3 areas. Some are shorter than others. An unknown egg, 5 HP. Well, it's better than, well, it's about the same as a mushroom actually. Well, first we should probably have, what's his face here? Wait, what was that? Why is this egg in the middle of my hot shrooms? I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. Well, let's bring out Goombario, and, go this way. Now we should meet our 4th party member coming up, another one of my favorites. Not my favorite, but one of my favorites. And, yeah. So we have another block of cheese here, but we need a stronger hammer, and we will actually get said hammer in this chapter, so yeah. No, confound it, where could it be? Crash! Oh, sorry folks, very sorry. I was looking for something and not watching where I was going. What now? Aren't you Mario? Why, you are! You're the Mario! Hello there! The name's Parakarry. I deliver letters. I'm normally a letter-perfect postman, but I'm having a bit of trouble with a lost letter. Wouldn't you know it, I dropped it on Mount Rugged and now I can't find it. If you happen to stumble upon a letter anywhere, could you please tell me? Alright, my job could depend on it. I'll be searching this area thoroughly for a while. Yeah, you do that. I'm gonna go do something productive. Ah, the slide. That's fun. What the hell? You only live once, am I right? Whee! My purpose in life is now complete. Oh no! You made the first strike! These guys are really annoying. They're kind of fun to kill though, because they're pretty easy. This is a Monty Mole. They're rock-throwing moles, big-time mischief makers. HP 3, attack power 2. He says they have kind of scary-looking faces. What's scary about that, Goombario? You're kind of a wuss. Bonk. Bonk. Boom! I love how they pop up out of the ground when you kill them. See now? See how we're getting 2 from these guys? If I had waited and got 2 from these guys and then leveled up, I would have stopped getting 2 and it would have been less efficient. So now you understand what I'm doing, hopefully. I mean, think of it this way. Would you rather have to collect 50 star points or 100? It's literally cut in half. And here's Waka, but we'll come back to him later because he gives you the best healing item in the game. But I actually have never really needed to use them. I always acquire them, but I never really seem to need to use them. Here, I'll show you what multi-bounce does. 1, 2, oh, I screwed that up. I'm a failure. Ugh. Ow, you asshole. Ow! Oh yeah, you're not so tough now, huh? That can be a tricky action command. Let's switch out with him and bring in Cooper. Power Shell! Hiya! You're all dead now, Shame. Yes. I love how they pop up out of the ground. It's really funny to me. I hope I'm not the only one that finds that humorous. And time for some useless trivia. Humorous is a bone in your arm, I believe. That's probably why they call it the funny bone, because it's humorous. I think that's where that originated from. But to anybody who's ever been hit or bumped in the humerus bone, you'll know that there's not a damn thing humorous about it at all, because it hurts like hell. Alright, let's multi-bounce again. That's how it's supposed to work. Now, the action command in that one only means that you move from one target to the next, but you can't bounce multiple times on one while multi-bouncing. That would be what Power Bounce is, and I do have the Power Bounce badge. I think we acquired that in Cooper Bros. Fortress, but I've since lost my liking for the Power Bounce badge because it doesn't really serve much of a purpose. The attacks get weaker and weaker and weaker with every one, and it takes up a lot more FP than some of the other ones. So I find it's kind of useless. It's much less versatile than multi-bounce and power bounce put together because, well, if you can put both of those on for the same price as the power bounce badge. The power bounce badge is kind of tricky too because you have to be really on par with your action commands, otherwise it's a total waste because it doesn't work if you don't do it. Whereas power bounce can do relatively the same amount of damage, and all you have to do is press the action button once. Maybe I'll equip Power Bounce later and show you. In some cases it can be useful, but you really do need to watch your back. I believe that Power Jump adds 2 extra damage to it, and if you charge up your if you use like a charge jump or something, then it'll add an extra, then it'll add 2 to the Power Bounce. So then there's that, and then later on you'll get the Mega Bounce, which adds like 3 or 4 to it. It's kind of ironic. Mario himself is actually not the strongest attacker in the game. He has more versatile moves and can do a lot more. Like, all of the badges affect him only. However, most of his attacks can't just do 5 damage right off the bat like that. Because the partners are, as a general rule, stronger and more, you know, much more useful, I guess you could say. Because each party member is designed to do something that most of Mario's badges do only when they're equipped, you know? Okay, now we need Cooper here, and we find the letter. Anybody watch Blue's Clues? If I was younger, I would remember how that song went, and I would have sang it right about now. And there's a great badge up there called the Quake badge, but we can't get it until Perry joins our party, which he hasn't done yet. So we need to backtrack this way and go find him and give him his letter. But first, we should heal. Letter! Ah, that's the one. Thanks for finding it. I'm so relieved. Actually, I'm also looking for 2 other letters that I may have lost. It wasn't my fault, really. If you find them, could you? Thanks so much. Fine, if I have to do everything around here. Oh, right. I actually should fight him. Jump! Oh man, I'm tired. It's like 11 o'clock at night, but I don't care. I'm gonna try and pull an all-nighter and film this for you guys. Because then it's done, and it's on the back burner. All I gotta do is edit it. Haha, I hit on you. I hit you on the head with my foot. Pow. Shay. Multi-bounce. 1, 2, 3. Cooper, power shell. Hee-yaw. Six star points. And you know what? I think this is a good time as any to end this episode of Game On. So thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed, and we will continue playing right where we left off in the next episode. So stay tuned. And until then, peace out and game on.